Our next guest is here.
Sudha ma'am, 1 minute. Sudha ma'am, it's for you, madam. దీనికి ముందు ఒక చిన్న విషయం ఉందండి. ఇది ప్లే చేయడానికి కావాలని ఇది ఇక్కడ ప్లే చేస్తాము. ఎందుకంటే ఇది సుధా మ్యామ్ కోసం. సుధా మ్యామ్ ఈజ్ ఏ గ్రేట్ మ్యూజిషియన్. మనం వింటాము, ఇప్పుడు వినబోతున్నాము. థ్యాంక్ యూ. ఇట్స్ ఏ ట్రిబ్యూట్ ఫర్ సుధా మ్యామ్.
Thank you so much. That's a very great initiation. I'm truly blessed and honored to be part of this summit. Thank you so much, Padma ma'am. What should I say? Namaste, masters.
1 minute. Asha ma'am,
Yes,
please.
Sure. Our guest, Sudha ma'am, Sudha master, Sudha Dusi ma'am, is distinctly accomplished professional Carnatic classical musician, performer, teacher, and composer, and also a meditation master. She has received many awards, recognitions, felicitations to her credit. She currently lives in San Ramon, California. She was born in Andhra Pradesh in Vijayanagaram, a birthplace of many music legends. Her parents, aunt believed that their children needed, along with food, education, spirituality, a healthy dose of music to be well-rounded individuals in life. It was no surprise that Sudha ma'am was surrounded by music singers all through her growing years. Her tutelage was under such giants in Carnatic music gurus that she has imbibed a deep sense of respect to her chosen field and promised herself that she would one day impart the same kind of dedication to teaching music as did her gurus. She strongly believes through her experience that music is the closest and most personal friend that one could ever hope to have. And that's the experience Sudha dreams for each of her students to achieve. She runs Raga Sudha School of Music, where she coaches young and aspiring singers to help them embark on their incredible voyage of discovering and harmony within themselves. Sudha ma'am has been introduced to Patriji and initiated into Anapanasati meditation in 2010. Ever since, she is inspired to practice and spread spiritual science as a part of PSSM. It's her great fortune to spend good quality time meditating, singing, and enjoying delicious food at home with Patriji during his visit to California. Sudha ma'am, we are very fortunate to have you, especially for me personally. You have spent so much time with our dear Guru. I've never had a chance to personally interact with him. So, welcome. It's my privilege to introduce you. Welcome to this wonderful program of International Spiritual Women Scientist Summit. Welcome, ma'am.
Thank you so much, Asha ji, for introducing me. Namaste, masters. I'm deeply honored to join you on the Patriji meditation channel under the divine guidance of our beloved Guru Brahmarshi Pitahama Patriji. Welcome to the International Spiritual Women Scientists Summit, a 24-hour celebration of wisdom, science, and the sacred feminine. Together, we weave soul and science into a sacred symphony for global upliftment. Let us begin with a 2-minute breath-centered meditation to quiet our minds and open our hearts. So please close your eyes, clasp your hands, focus on your breath, and let awareness settle into this shared moment. With our hearts aligned, I invoke the spirit of musical liberation through a revered Carnatic composition by Saint Tyagaraja. Satya నీ సాక్షా యూత నీ సాక్షా కారణి సాక్షాత్యూత నీ సాక్షాత్కారణి సాక్షాత్యూత నీ సంగీత జ్ఞానాది దీనులకు సంగీత జ్ఞానాది దీనులకు మోక్షము గలదా సంగీత జ్ఞానాది దీనులకు మోక్షము గలదా భూమిలో జీవన్ముక్తులు గాది వారలకు మోక్షము గలదా భూమిలో జీవన్ముక్తులు గాది వారలకు మోక్షము గలదా So, Tyagaraja says, can liberation, moksha be attained to begin to by beings on earth? Can those lacking the wisdom of sacred music, means Sangita Jnana, attain the direct realization, sakshatkara of your true devotion, sadbhakti? Spiritually, Tyagaraja's words remind us that pure devotion and sacred music are gateways to divine realization. Sakshatkara is the transcendental experience of merging with the divine. Sadbhakti is the selfless devotion that transforms every act into worship. And Sangita Jnana is the wisdom of music as a cosmic vibration, aligning us with universal truth. For those vihinulaku, means lacking this knowledge, the path to liberation is challenging. Yet Tyagaraja invites all to embrace Nada Yoga, where music becomes a bridge to the divine. With reverence, we invoke the source of all knowledge, offering gratitude for the light and legacy of Brahmarshi Pitamaha Patriji, whose teachings guide this summit. Please open your eyes. My spiritual journey with Brahmarshi Pitamaha Patriji has been a profound awakening, not just as a student of meditation, but as a human being. Patriji embodies conscious, compassionate, and joyful living, and his teachings transformed my relationship with music and life. He taught me that meditation is not confined to a specific practice. It flows through every moment. The food we eat, the music we play, and the way we connect with others. I recall watching him eat mindfully, each bite infused with gratitude, teaching me the power of presence. He once said, cooking is also a meditation. Observing him prepare a meal with complete attention and joy unveiled a truth, universal truth. Any act, when performed with awareness, becomes sacred. So I spent more than 9 years with Patriji, and since 2011 till 2019, he used to visit us every year, and we used to spend a lot of time with him, like learning spirituality, not only spirituality, learning things about worldly things. And before I met Patriji, I was a very emotional person, and I used to, my perception towards life was different. So I always look things with the emotional quotient, and then he used to correct me, so whenever I feel sad, I used to cry, and I used to show my emotions. And then many times he corrected me, this is not the way you live, because one should not suffer with any of their or whether it can be a feeling or emotion or any burden. Life has to, you should treat life as a flower, as fresh as flower. So I had many challenges, later in my speech, I will definitely share some of my experiences. And Patriji is a great gift, actually, for me. And Patriji's greatest gift was revealing that music meditation, it's Nada Yoga, a sacred union of sound and silence. As a music teacher, educator, and researcher, I once doubted whether one music alone could drive in, transformation. I once doubted whether music alone could drive. Under his guidance, I discovered that music is a powerful anchor of concentration and a bridge to silence. This insight reshaped my teaching, leading me to found my own music school, Raga Sudha School of Music, where students master technical skills while exploring stillness and soulful alignment. I started my music school, Raga Sudha School of Music, in 2008, before I met Patriji. Back then, teaching was simply a joyful hobby for me. But everything changed when I met Patriji for the first time in 2010. That meeting shifted my entire perception of my music and teaching. I've never thought of about, I knew that we can have some background music and we can meditate. But for the first time ever, when I heard Patriji playing flute, along with while doing the meditation, it took me some astral worlds. And then from that point on, I began to see music not just as an art form, but as a path, a powerful tool for meditation and inner healing. Uh, Music became my way to connect with peace, to find stillness within. Whenever music surrounds me, I feel calm and centered. The pain fades into the background. Even my most difficult moments, I continue to sing. That sacred space where music meets silence is my refuge, my world without worry. Over the past 11 years, I faced significant health challenges and have undergone multiple brain surgeries. Despite the physical pain and emotional toll, I was able to navigate this journey with strength, thanks to the support of meditation, yoga, and music. Throughout this time, I was deeply blessed to have the guidance and presence of Patriji. His support was not just spiritual but deeply personal. There were moments when the pain felt overwhelming, and just then, suddenly out of a blue moon, I get a call from him. Almost he sensed it and play the flute. Those soothing melodies would ease my suffering, and I would drift into peaceful sleep, free from pain and discomfort. His music, compassion, and energy have been a profound source of healing for me, and I'm forever grateful. And also, his love for children also touched my family deeply. Patriji would sit with my children, sharing stories and simple meditation techniques with warmth. One evening, he taught them to, just like, we heard Sarigama, the syllables of music, Sarigama Padani, in the previous video of Patriji. So he used to make my children sit and he used to sing their songs, not classical or anything, just to attract their attention. So he he taught them to chant something like, some notes, guiding them to feel its vibration. Those moments planted seeds of mindfulness that continued to grow, showing me how early awareness fosters lifelong peace. Here I have to say the importance of music. He always says, like, music transcends one's own, soul to different levels. He always used to say. And whenever we used to have, sessions here, when he used to come here, and whenever we used to have sessions with the Patri sir, either he used to play a flute, or I'll be singing throughout the meditation. And he used to say, I think almost everyone knows, everyone knew that, he used to say, let's sit for meditation for 10 minutes. And it goes on and on and on with his music. So music is anchored to, be able to focus on anything, not only meditation, but anything. But here, Patriji introduced us music with meditation with the music. And so I think during the COVID time, we used to meet almost every single day over Zoom meet. Our family is so privileged that, how many other people, how much ever, he's busy, how many ever, people he'll be surrounded, but he still be recognize our family, and he used to call name by name, and that feels that warmth he used to give us, that feels he's our family member, he's our father, he's like our mentor and everything. I'm sure everyone must be feeling the same way that I'm feeling now. We are, but that way, we are privileged and honored. And the other thing is that's the anchor for us to be with Patriji, because he put lot of efforts to bring us to meditation. And one of the meetings, he was mentioned about we should have a meditation academy, meditation channel. So then Brahmarshi Pitamaha Patriji founded the PMMA, Pyramid Music Meditation Academy, to inspire and empower individuals worldwide to embrace meditation through the transformative power of sacred music. The Academy integrates Nada Yoga, the yoga of sound, with pyramid energy to create a unique environment for spiritual growth, healing, and self-discovery. Patriji's vision for PMMA is to show that music is not just an art form, but a profound form of meditation that aligns the mind, body, and soul with universal consciousness. By combining meditative practices with the vibrational energy of music and the amplifying properties of pyramids, the Academy encourages practitioners to experience inner stillness, heightened intuition, and holistic well-being. Through workshops, music meditation sessions, and community events, PMMA teaches individuals of all backgrounds to harness the synergy of sound and silence. Participants learn to use ragas, chants, and instrumental melodies as tools to deepen their meditative practice. Fostering emotional balance is more important. The Academy also promotes the formation of spiritual science circles where members support each other in integrating meditation and music into their daily life. Patriji's teachings emphasize that meditation is a way of living, flowing through every action, whether listening to a melody or a simple breathing techniques with awareness. PMMA stands as a beacon for this philosophy, inviting everyone to discover with the divine within through the universal language of music. Music has no language, whether it can be Western classic, Western music, or a calm music, like it requires meditation. If you have to deep dive into the meditation, you should have a calm music. It can be Western, it can be Indian, it can be anything. And today's summit's theme, like uniting inner vision with outer discovery, and along with music, reflects the heart of my journey as a music teacher. I initially pursued scientific insights through effort and analysis. Everything I used to analyze. Yet my deepest breakthroughs emerged in stillness, where meditation revealed music as a silent science, fostering daily clarity, healing, and intuition. When I questioned music's transformative potential, meditation unveiled its essence as Nada Yoga, a practice that aligns the inner self with the universal truth. This harmony inspired my music school, where students learn not just scales and rhythms, but also self-discovery and soulful connection. Like Indian music, particularly South Indian music, Carnatic music, has deeper values of spiritual values, deeper meaning for spiritual practice. So when I teach music to them, when I teach them the essence of spirituality, I always explain them, and that's where you get the bhava, that's where you get the feel of a particular composition. So I feel like once I experimented with a student with a she has once fixated on technical precision, began practice music meditation with a slow raga. Over time, she found a deeper connection to her creativity, which not only enhanced her performances, but also her confidence in her neuroscience studies. By uniting the inner vision of meditation with the outer discovery of music and science, we create spaces where transformation flourishes, bridging the personal and the universal. And I was also surprised to hear about the science of silence. Like when I heard about this science of silence, modern neuroscience confirms that sages have always known silence is not empty. It is rich with answers. Meditations revives the brain, enhancing neuroplasticity and boosting focus, particularly in creative fields like music. Research from institutions like Harvard shows that regular music, meditation, increase gray matter density in areas tied to attention, memory, and emotional regulation. This scientific validation empowers us to approach challenges, whether in the lab or in the concert hall, with clarity and resilience. And when music and meditation unite, their benefits are multiplicative or creating profound transformations. You can hear the sound of the tanpura or a drone or flute melody anchors the mind, guiding practitioners to inner stillness. Gentle melodies synchronize brain waves, reducing cortisol levels and soothing pain, grief, or anxiety. Raga based meditation, like Patriji always used to encourage us to sing ragas, not utter words. Raga based meditation such as listening to some slower ragas or mellow ragas, like it aligns breath, heart rate, and mood, fostering mind, body, spirit, and spirit harmony. Music acts as a carrier wave of consciousness, deepening meditative states as seen in devotional songs or kirtans or anything. Regulates the nervous system, improving stress response and emotional stamina. Activates right brain functions, sparking inspiration for composition, improvisation, and scientific innovation. Personally, I feel, all these, when I improvise or when I learn a composition, it helps my brain functioning properly. Group music meditation fosters empathy and collective energy, because if you practice alone, you will have one person's energy, and if you practice along with a group, you will have more energies. So vibrations balance chakras and energy fields, enhancing vitality, calms brain and heart rhythms, like I said before, aiding restorative sleep, aligns actions with inner calling, bridging scientific and spiritual pursuits. At my school, these principles transform students' experiences. One student struggling with performance anxiety used raga-based meditation to find calm, which not only improved her recitals but also her focus in her chemistry research. To integrate these insights into your life, I offer 3 practical tools rooted in Nada Yoga. Sit comfortably, play a sustained note like a tampura drone, and focus on its vibration. Let it guide you to stillness. Try this before a busy day to center your mind. Listen to a slow raga while observing your breath. Notice how the music aligns your inner rhythm. This is ideal for calming stress. These tools take just minutes but profoundly enhance focus, creativity, and well-being. I invite you to try one today and share your experience later in the summit. As we move forward, dedicate each day to meditate using nada or silence to nurture your inner light. Create small groups to support one another's inner and outer work, building a global network of wisdom and compassion. I must thank Padma ma'am to put it together, all these like women together, and we could hear their experiences, we could hear their journeys through this summit. Thank you, Padma ma'am. May our inner light illuminate every laboratory, classroom, and heart. We conclude with the 1 minute group meditation. Close your eyes. Feel the vibrations of the summit settle within you and carry this resonance into your actions. Marugelara Raga Maru gela chara chara rupa 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 para para Surya Sudha Karalochana Maruge Lara Ora Gava Maruge Lara Raghava అన్ని నీవనుచు అంతరంగమున అన్ని నీవనుచు అంతరంగమున తిన్నగా వెదకి తెలుసుకొంటినయ్యా అన్ని నీవనుచు అంతరంగమున తిన్నగా వెదకి తెలుసుకొంటినయ్యా నిన్నే గాని మాది నిన్న జాల నొరుల 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 నన్ను బ్రోవమయ్య యాగరాజనుద నిన్నే గాని మాది నిన్న జాల నొరుల నన్ను బ్రోవమయ్య యాగరాజనుద మరుగే లరా ఓ రాఘవ మరుగే లరా ఓ Last 3 seconds. 3, 2, 1, 0. Thank you. I offer deep gratitude to Brahma Shikita Mahapatriji, whose teaching inspired us, to the organizers who brought us together, and to each radiant soul here. Masters, this summit is a sacred symphony for a global upliftment. Let everyone note, breath and thought be an offering of light. Thank you for your presence, wisdom, and devotion. Thank you so much, Padma ma'am, for
Thank you
giving me
so
this
much.
opportunity. Thank you so much, Asha ji, for the beautiful
ma'am.
introduction, which I don't deserve it. Thank you so much.
No. No. Excellent, ma'am. Thank you. It really took somewhere. And knowing so many things about Patriji, like I said, a person like me who have never met him personally, it was like as if, he's sitting in front of me and I'm listening to him.
He is in front of me today.
Yes, he is.
He led me to. I was like so hesitant to talk, and even with my family, I was like saying, I don't have anything to say, because you're all great souls and great practitioners and great masters. And I feel I'm like very little, so I don't have anything to share. But yeah, when I think about Patriji, I feel, I have a lot of things to share, which I couldn't share today because I have like umpteen, personal experiences with him, with in his presence and in his absence. Never felt his absence though, but the physical absence, I must say. Even I don't agree with that physical absence. Actually, I feel his presence always there, and his blessings is always on me.
Yes,
And
yes.
his teachings and his preachings, he's not only a great soul. Whatever he used to teach, he teaches and he followed. So whether or not we liked, I mean, it provokes us to follow his path, because he is following. He's not saying just heck of saying like few words, and he's not unfollow his teachings, but he whatever he preaches, whatever he teaches, he follow, and he showed us how to live a life. Every little things, how to eat food, how to serve food. Actually, I had super classes about serving food, mindful eating. And when he cooks, oh man, actually that's such a beautiful vision to even look, even to observe how he cuts the vegetables and how he cooks the food. And that is also a meditation and spiritual journey. Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you so much. And thank you for coming here and sharing so many experiences. We really appreciate that. And thank you, Padma ma'am, for giving me this opportunity. And thank you all the masters. And